You know, for any runner out there, a rainy day is the ultimate test, right? You see that downpour, the couch is just calling your name, and you think, is it even worth it? But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? In this explainer, we're going to see how a rainy run can go from being a total obstacle to an incredible opportunity.
This is the big question, isn't it? The one every single one of us is asked while just staring out the window, trying to weigh our training plan against the weather. It's the classic dilemma. And I just love this brilliant, no-nonsense response from running coach Adolfo Salgueiro. It's such a simple question, but it gets right to the heart of it. He's basically saying, look, the problem isn't the rain, it's your mindset. You're not going to melt out there, so what's really stopping you?
Okay, so let's really dig into this whole rainy day dilemma, because it's about so much more than just getting a little wet. It actually involves safety, technique, and believe it or not, a whole lot of mental strategy. But before we even start talking about technique or mindset, we have to start with the most critical piece of the puzzle: safety. Because as amazing as a rainy run can feel, there are definitely times when staying inside is the only smart move. So let's be super clear about this. If you see lightning or feel really strong winds, the answer is always, always no. It is just not worth the risk. A normal drizzle or a steady rain, hey, that's your green light. But thunder and gale force winds, just hit the treadmill or take a rest day. You can always run tomorrow.
All right, so you've checked the forecast, there's no lightning, and you're good to go. What's next? Well, it's all about preparation. And having the right gear isn't about staying perfectly dry. Let's be real, that's pretty much impossible. It's about staying safe and comfortable enough to actually enjoy yourself. And what's cool here is that every single piece of gear serves a really specific purpose. A rainproof jacket, that's your first barrier. A cap with a visor is an absolute game changer for keeping rain out of your eyes so you can see where you're going. A light is non-negotiable. It's all about making sure other people see you. And technical clothing, well, it dries way quicker and helps prevent that awful chafing. But listen, it's not just about what you're wearing. It's about how you run. Wet surfaces change everything. So your normal running form needs a couple of key adjustments to keep you upright and injury-free. So here are the two big adjustments you gotta make. First, shorten your strides. This gives you way more stability and just drastically cuts down your risk of slipping. Second, you have to be vigilant about where your foot is landing. Puddles can hide anything from a little crack in the pavement to a deep pothole. And this is such a huge tip. Just burn this into your brain. Shiny means slippery. Those painted lines on the road, those slick metal manhole covers, or tiles on the sidewalk, they all become incredibly dangerous when they're wet. Just be aware of what's coming up so you can adjust your path safely.
Beyond all the physical stuff, running in the rain is a total mental workout. Think of it like you're training your discomfort muscle. Almost every race has that tough moment, right? Well, this is a perfect, low-stakes way to practice pushing through when things just aren't perfect.
Okay, you did it. You faced the rain, you finished your run, you're feeling awesome, but hold on, you're not done yet. What you do in those first few minutes after you stop is just as important as the run itself.
Seriously, this is your number one, absolutely non-negotiable priority. The second you finish, get out of those wet clothes. Don't stand around stretching or checking your phone. Getting into dry clothes, or even better, a warm shower, helps you recover faster and seriously cuts down your risk of getting sick.
So we've gone through all the practical stuff, the safety, the gear, the technique, but now let's get to the good part, the why. What's the real payoff for lacing up your shoes when pretty much everyone else is staying inside? I love this quote because it just nails it. There's something almost spiritual about running in the rain. It's a chance to wash away stress, anxiety, all the noise of the day, and it leaves you feeling refreshed in a way that's totally unique. So let me tell you this quick story from the coach. Picture this. He was training a complete beginner on an awful night. It was cold, rainy, just plain miserable. He was all ready to cancel the group run, but this new runner, she insisted on going. So he gets there, and right in the middle of this supposedly awful run, he tells her, hey, you can go home. But she just refuses, with this huge smile on her face, saying she was having the time of her life. She was actually finding joy in the challenge. And get this, just 3 years after that one single run, that same beginner has finished 3 marathons. Her decision to just get out there and run in the rain unlocked something really powerful inside her.
So that really just leaves one last question for you. It's not about if you should run in the rain.
It's about what might be waiting for you out there if you do. What new strength, what moment of clarity, what part of yourself will you discover?